Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I would like to talk about be a reflection of what you want to receive. I'm gonna try to make it in as much as explanatory as I can to explain it to you so you can understand. If anyone doesn't understand what I'm gonna be speaking on the message, make sure you leave comments, anything. I will answer any questions or anything that you may have. What I'm talking about today is being a reflection. Being a reflection of what you want to receive is you being basically what you want back in return, what you're trying to receive in life. For like example, I'm going to use if you're in a relationship, you would be a reflection of what you want your partner to bring back to you for you to receive, meaning that you being a reflection. If you want that person to be loyal, honesty, caring, supportive, you would be that person first, meaning that you would be that reflection. You would already be pursuing these things that this person can see. And by you doing these things, that means you're setting yourself up for someone that's going to come back in return and do the same thing to you back in return because you're being a reflection of what you want to receive. That's one example. Another example is basically you being a reflection of anything in your life that you want. You can't expect someone else to give it to you if you're not being a reflection first. Meaning that if you want honesty, loyalty, you want supportive, you have to first show yourself as an honest and a loyal person. If you want loyalty, you have to be loyal first to get loyalty to come back. If you want someone that's caring and supportive, you have to be caring and supportive towards others for it to become back on you because you are a reflection of what you want to receive back. Meaning, like if you have your shadow on the wall, that's a reflection of you. That's your shadow. So that's the reflection of who you are or how your body looks. So if you want something and you want to be a reflection of something that you want to receive back, you first have to be the reflection of it. So you have to be a reflection of what you want to see. And if you can't be a reflection of what you want to receive back, you can't expect it to come back upon you because it doesn't work that way. You are to be a reflection of what you're looking for in your life, what you want to happen to you. Be that reflection first in order for you to receive and to get what you want back. You know, it starts with us. I always say it starts with you first, with us first. Being what we want to be, we have to start it off ourselves in order for other people to join and to become the same things that we are trying to do or become whatever that's within them. So it always starts with you first. Change starts within the person. So this message is basically of you being a reflection of what you want to receive back. Anything in life that you see yourself wanting and you want to receive it back, make sure you're being that reflection and you're portraying it just the way it is for you to receive it back in a good way. Because being a reflection of what you want to receive, you have to also understand it goes both ways. It goes good and bad. If you being a reflection of something that's always good or what you want to receive back in your university or your life, because you're always putting out those good things, you're being a reflection of good things, honesty, support, loving, caring, cherishing things. You're very grateful. You're just a unique person. You're always sharing, you're caring, you're kind. You're being a reflection of all these things that you are doing and portraying to someone else. You are actually being that reflection of it. Now, the opposite of it is being a reflection of things that are bad. Because whatever a person want in their life is that's what they're going to be a reflection of. So if you want to be a reflection of evilness, pain and hurt and jealousy and envy and con artists and robbing people, stealing and just doing bad things, because you also can be a reflection of that too, of what you put out in the world and in the university, that's being a reflection of what you would want to see back in your life. Because if you portraying these things and you're doing these things, you are the reflection of it first. So that's what you would want to receive in your life, is pain and evil and hurt and jealousy of all the things that you may be putting in as a reflection that other people can see. And that's what they're going to label you as. And that's what you're going to get back. It's what you put in, it's what comes back to you. So make sure you're putting in the good things and the great honest things that can come back as a great reflection that you're trying to receive. You don't want to put in anything that's not going to be such a great reflection. You want things that's going to show who you are, and that's going to show your attitude, your gratitude, your personality. It's going to basically determine how you are, because you are a reflection of what you are. You basically are a reflection of what you are. Whatever is inside of you, you are a reflection of it, because it's going to show, it's going to come out, it's going to manifest whatever you are. So if you are a good or a bad person and you want to put out only good things in this university to get it back, that's what your life basically is going to always show, as you put in good things to receive a good reflection back. But if you're putting in bad things, and you can't expect to be a reflection of bad things to receive good things back in return of doing bad things, of you putting out a reflection of only bad and evil things that you may be portraying in your life. So when it's like that, you have to be honest with yourself and examine yourself and ask yourself, what are you doing wrong? What wrong reflection are you putting out to the university and the other people that will show who you are, your character or your personality determines who you are. So I try to practice on being a great reflection of what I want to receive. So I try my hardest to put in all the good things out of my whole life. I always try to be that great person, be a leader, be supportive, be honest, be loving, be caring. I always try to do those things so I would be able to return and receive those things back in return. And so I always did these things in my life and put it into place. So all it would do was manifest after I put it into place, because I was the reflection first before I could have received anybody else bringing it back to me. And that's something you want to practice. And we would always say, practice what you preach. You practice what you preach. If you're putting something out and you're talking about something, make sure that you are actually doing it too, and you're not just selling somebody a dream or selling someone lies or whatever the situation may be. Make sure you are honestly putting in all your fully effort to do what you were supposed to do, as you being the leadership or the person that's representing whatever you may be representing to the world. I am a inspirational speaker, so the things that I'm telling you, these are things that I live and proclaim in my life. These are things that I get and I do in my life for me, so I can make sure that I'm receiving back the great things, because I'm always trying to put out good things so it can come back in my favor as great things. That's who I am. And once you truly know who you are, that spirit, that soul that lives within you, it can only do only for what you are. it's going to fulfill and it's going to be a reflection of what you are. So you can't really hide who you are because it's going to manifest, it's going to show, it's going to come out. You won't be able to hide it as long as you may think, because it's going to start gradually coming out and you'll be showing your true colors and who you really are. And that happens with lots of people in this world. Their true colors begin to show of something that they're proclaiming to be that they're really not. They're faking and pretending. And then when the true side starts to come out, you really get to see who that person really is. And sometimes they can be really ugly inside, really bad inside, because people are very good at acting. Just not everybody get paid for acting. That's something you must always know. Anybody can act. Anybody can perform. Whatever you put your mind to it, just make sure that you're very good. They make sure that they're very good at it. But when you're acting, we know acting is not real. It's something that you train your mind and your body to do. So when we're acting and we see people performing and acting on TV, these are not real characters that went through those situations on whatever the movie or the show is about. They're only acting it. They're only doing the performance of it. So they're lying out the whole time you're performing. It's a lie because it's not you. You didn't live this life. You didn't come from this or whatever they may be performing. That's something you must know too. That's part of being a reflection of what you want to receive, because reflection, you can act and you can pretend to be this that you're really not. So that's all goes in a blog of me trying to break it down so you can understand it better, or knowing what does a reflection mean or what you're trying to receive back. You're giving out what you want back. So if you being a reflection and talking of all the good things that you're doing, and it's actually showing that you are the reflection of who you really are, or what you're saying and what you're performing, then you are the reflection of what you want to receive back. You're going to receive that back. That's going to come back to you because you are honest and you're being a reflection of what you would want to receive back from someone or from anyone or from anything that would be pertaining to good things that we can receive back and get in life. You would want to be that person. So I know that a lot of us want to be great reflections of what we want to receive. It starts with you. You have to be out there and being honest with yourself. Honest with yourself and honest with others. It's how it determines who you are. If you can't be honest with yourself, then you can't be honest with others. So it starts off with you being that honest person and being truthful to yourself and your inner being. It's how you become a great reflection of what you want to receive. You have to be truly and brutally honest with yourself and no games, because only you know who you really are deep down inside. Everybody, we don't live with everybody and see what's going on behind closed doors in a home. But a person can pretend and act very well in the public, and things can be totally different behind closed doors. That's a person that's pretending and acting. When they're in a certain place, they pretend to be something they're not. And when they're in another place, when they're comfortable and in their spot, they become who they really are. They really start to fulfill it, and that inner being starts to expose and it comes out of them, because what's ever inside of you has to come out. It won't stay in long. Whatever is put in the soul, it's going to come out to blossom and show what it is, no matter if it's a good thing or a bad thing. So make sure you're showing up good things to put in your soul in order to receive good things back into your university and your soul. You want to put in all those great things, because if you don't, then you know what comes back is whatever you're putting in, it's what's going to come back to you. So you make sure you're putting in great things in the world so you don't have to be a reflection of karma coming back upon you from doing other things that's not right, or mistreating other people, or misleading or letting other people. You want to make sure that you are who you say you are, and you are who you are, because we have enough of clowns and fake people and fake personalities in this world. We don't need more. We don't need more. We need more productive, honest, and active people that are honest with themselves and honest with others. We need people that done examining themselves, seeing the good and the bad side of themselves, and knew how to fix it, and took fully force of fixing who they are. I was one of those people that did that within myself. I call it examination yourself. I examined myself from head to toe like I was a doctor. And I examined the things that was in me that I didn't like, and the things that I did like. I was able to see the bad things about me and the great things that I loved it about me. And I chose on how I would want to proclaim or to live my life, because we have our own choices. We choose if we want to keep the negative or the bad things that's showing, that's coming out of the inner being. We choose if that's what we want to keep inside of the soul. That's what you want to be a reflection of. We choose that if we want to be a reflection of bad things, that's what you want to keep in your soul, is what you are a reflection of, or what you want to receive back. So if you putting in these bad things in your soul and you're not cleaning it out and getting these things out of you, you're on a reflection of the bad things and the evil things, or whatever you may have put in your soul or your mind. That's what you're going to be a reflection of, because that's the only thing that's going to manifest and show. It's what's in you has to come out. So make sure you're being a reflection of things that you want to come back to you. A lot of time we say, oh, I want great things. I don't understand why so much bad things happening to me, coming back to me. What did I do so wrong? Were you a great reflection? Were you a reflection of what you wanted to receive back? How was you, how were you as a reflection of what you were trying to get back, what you were trying to receive back? If you was not putting in a good reflection and you were not putting in great things, how can you expect to receive great and good things back? It don't go that way. You won't be able to receive good things back if your reflection, which you're putting in of yourself, it's not good. It's not showing good things. So whatever your reflection is that you're putting in, it's what you're going to receive back. So be a good reflection of yourself or who you truly are. So if you're being just a bad reflection, that's who you really are. So yes, you're going to get back what you putting in. What your reflection is what you're going to get back. So don't get upset with other people when great things are happening to them all the time and everything is working out for them. It's because the reflection of what they're putting in to the university to receive back, it's coming back good because they're putting in greatness. They're being truly honest with themselves and also honest with others. So they're going to get everything back that you put in. And so that's why you'll notice the people like me and others, everything works out for them. It works out for us because our reflection of who we are is really who we are. We're not pretending. I don't pretend to be a great person. I'm really a great person. I don't lie, just get on here to say, oh, I do great things. I love people. I'm really a loving person. I really love people. I really love myself. So I am a reflection of what I am. It shows in my life because I can't hide it. I can't pretend. Even if I was upset, what's in me comes out. So the goodness in me always comes out, even if somebody does bad things and evil things, and even though you would want to do bad things back to them, but my heart won't allow me because that's who I really am. A honest, loyal, respectful, great person. I'm very trustworthy. People that knows me, they trust me with their lives because the person that I am, the reflection that I put out, it it actually matches who I am, my personality, my attitude, and my gratitude. What I put out, it matches who I am. So they know I'm not pretending or I'm not being something that I'm not, because that's Lacey. That's what they would say. That's how she always been. I always was caring. Always was a person to not try to lead people the wrong way, but always try to lead you in the right direction, because we don't want to be led the wrong way. The right direction is always the best way of guidance. So I try to be who I say I am, not being something that I'm really not. I don't have time to be fake with you or myself. Basically, first with myself, I don't have time to be fake with myself. I've always been an honest and a true person. And I'm not going to be fake and lie to myself or be fake and lie to you. I can only be who I am. But this sermon is for other people in the world, so you can be the reflection of what you're looking to receive back in your life. So start examining yourself. Start examining some of the things that you heard me talking about. If it's pertaining to you and you feel it's for you, examine yourself of the things that you know that you do that's bad, and the things that you do that you know is good. You choose what you want to keep in your life. You choose if you want to keep those bad things after you examine it and figure it out about yourself. You control everything that comes into your life, into your university. You have the control over everything. So you control your feelings, you control your mood, you control what you say, you control how you want to feel, you control what you want to do. So if you see these things that are not too good or not a great reflection and you don't like that, you're the only one that has the power to stop it. You're the only one that is great and absolutely perfect for the job, because you're the only one that can take out your life which you don't like and put in your life which you do like. So that's something, once you start to examine yourself and you start to becoming aware of who you really are, you're able to fix yourself in the way you know that you would want to be. If you're not happy with being with those bad things in your life, like I wasn't happy, I got them rid of them. I did something about it because I knew I control my own life. I knew that I control my own path. And when I knew that I had all the controlling of my life and that I make my own choices and my own decisions, and I know that we lived it by a free will, I knew right there that I were the one that had to make the change. I was the one that had to want to be different and had to want the difference more for myself than anybody else. I had to want change more than anybody else wanted it in order for me to change and to get where I wanted to be. It started with me first. It starts with you first, just like it started with me first. I had to change the things that I didn't like about myself after I examined myself and seen that I don't like this about Lacey. This does not make Lacey look beautiful as she is, because she's a beautiful person inside and out. So when I seen these things I didn't want to be a part of my life, I was the one that had to throw it out into the garbage and not ever go back and pick it up after I threw it away and released it. And the good things that I wanted to keep that was of Lacey, that's what I worked it on harder on showing that, being that reflection of what I wanted to receive back. So I worked on all the great things that was good, that the world can see and everybody can see it, because that's what the reflection I wanted to receive back of myself, of putting out great things in the world. Honesty, being loyalty, being respectful, being true to myself and others, being supportive, being a help, just being a helpful person, just always there for someone, being a listener, a good ear. I was always one of those great people, not better than anyone, but I always was a great person. And I was always beautiful inside and out. And the inside meant the most to me, because it's the inside is what's going to show the most, is who you are. The outside is it's just very good at pretending. You can pretend, you can trick people. It's so many different ways and technology out here these days, so it's very easy to trick people, even within yourself. People are very good at acting, like I said, just not everybody get paid for it. It's just how it is. So it starts with you. You want to be a reflection of something good? Start putting out great things, and you're going to get it back. But if you want to continue being a reflection of something bad, continue doing what you're doing. And that's what you're going to continue getting back, is a bad reflection of what you want to receive. Because it's not going to give you back goodness if you're out there portraying and you're putting in badness. It doesn't work that way. You're going to get back just what you deserve and just what you're putting in. So make sure you're putting in great things in order to receive only great things out of your life. Because whatever you do, remember, the university sees everything. It knows everything. It's no pretending, no hiding of who you are. It's going to show. You can try to pretend, hide. You can hide behind makeup, behind clothes, behind masks. You can hide behind whatever you may basically think that will hide you. But that inner being, that innermost what's in you, it's going to come out. No matter how much you try to hide it, you try to control it, you try to lie, you try to do something, it's going to manifest who you are. It's going to manifest who you are. So put in those good things that you're trying to be a reflection of. I want to make sure I got everything toted down out my notes so I don't forget anything that I wanted to share with you about being a reflection of what you want to receive back. So I'm just scanning through here to make sure that I said everything and got everything out to you. Make sure, like I said, you be an awesome reflection of what you want to receive or to return back to you. It will come back to you as soon as you put it out. So whatever you being that reflection of, as soon as you put it out, it will come back very fast and very soon to you. So always remember that whatever you put out, it will come back fast. Once it's put out, it's already on the way coming back. So it doesn't matter if it was bad or good, it's going to come back. And so make sure you're always giving and being that person that's doing great things, to be an honest, great reflection of what you want to receive back in your life or in your university. So be a reflection of what you like to receive, is what the message was on today. I hope everyone was able to grab something out of the message, and I hope it helped someone or a couple of people out of what I'm saying. I always tell everyone after any one of my YouTube channels that you go on there, you like, you share, you subscribe. Become a team player with me. Become a team player. Join the team. Join the team with everyone else. Share it on your YouTube channels. You can share it on your Facebooks, your Instagrams, all your accounts. That's how you help me to get more people and more people to listen. Don't be afraid to share things. It's great things we're talking about. We're not talking about bad things, killing. I'm not talking about hurting people. I'm not talking about stealing and robbing and all these bad things that they portray and do in the world. This is something honest and great for young teenagers, young people to listen to adults to help you to stay on the right track. So I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just encouraging you to be more supportive, be more active into great things and learning more great things about yourself so you can become that great person that you were put here and meant to be. It starts with you first. Study want to be a gangbanger, a robber, and a killer and hurting each other. Practice on good things, on learning things about yourself so you can be a reflection of who you are, but a great reflection. So focusing on learning yourself and who you are, examining yourself, that's something that everybody needs. So I hope everyone enjoyed the lesson today. I hope it was useful and it was helpful to everyone. I thank y'all for the ones that do support me and that do listen. I'm very grateful to everyone and I appreciate you knowing that I'm here for you and I won't ever stop. No matter what, I will keep going until the last breath of me. So I'm thankful. I hope everyone have a great day. Enjoy and take care. Until next time, be blessed, everyone.